It's MORAA, the truth teller. MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Hello guys, happy Sunday. I hope that you're all doing well. Now guys, I want to start off this video by talking about a dilemma that I'm facing. Like seriously guys, this is no joke. Hey, I just watched a video by Black Demon and she is talking about all her children are back to the streets, and she is saying that the positive reactors are in deep SHIT. You know, she is asking us, where are we going to hide? Where are we going to run to? What are we going to do, guys? All her kids are back to the streets. My God. Guys, I want you all to help me by telling me where to hide. She said that our faces, we should hide our faces. Or is it our heads? What did she say, guys? Did she say hide our faces or hide our heads? Guys, where am I going to hide my head? Where am I going to hide my face? Or whatever it is that she said. Where am I going to hide? Guys, I always know that you can run, but you can't hide. But this one, you guys have to help me to hide. Like seriously. Because the CEO has spoken. Oh my God. Hey, my head, to hide my head is here, my face is here. Oh my God, guys, that we should be ashamed of ourselves. Ashamed for what? Guys, some of these people should realize that we buried shame and all his relatives a long time ago. We buried shame, shameless, shame on you, shame on them, shame. We buried all of them long time ago. Oh, yes. So when you come and tell me shame, I don't know what you're talking about. What language is that? What tribe is that? The word shame? Aye. My head is right here. My face is right here. Shame? She is the one who knows that word, not me. Can you imagine, guys? So let me ask you a question. Why should the positive reactors, why should I, MORAA, be feeling ashamed of myself? Why should I be hiding? Like seriously, guys, tell me. Even if you want to tell people to be ashamed, give them a reason to be ashamed. So what if MORAA said the positive reactors should not use his stuff? In fact, he said for everybody, even the negative reactors. So if it's shame on everyone. He does not want anybody to use his stuff. Oh, and by the way, she was talking while referring to MORAA's Q&A that he had, I think yesterday or the day before, where he said he doesn't have a problem with Team MORAA people using his stuff because they do not insult him. They do not come at him in a negative way. Guys, it does not mean that MORAA is perfect. We are always here saying that. We are always stating that he is human. He is not perfect. Nobody is. However, the kind of treatment that he gets, that is where the problem is. Guys, some of these people, I'm pretty sure, are doing worse things than him. But they want to come out here and act holier than thou. They want to be the ones setting the standards for him. They want to be the ones to set benchmarks for him. They want to be the ones with a yardstick to measure his performance, how he should behave, what he should say. Who told them they have the mandate? Who told them that they are the ones who are the know-it-alls? Who told them that they are the ones who are perfect? Who told them so? Like I said, guys, I buried shame and all his counterparts a long time ago. So, if her children are back on the streets, we never left the streets. We are also here on the streets. You know, she does not own the streets, so we are not going nowhere. We will be here on the streets. All of us, her children, us, the children of God, all of us are going to be here. Something else she said is that we don't watch marwa, you know, the positive reactors, that we come and watch them, or rather we go and watch them, and then we go around spreading their negative energy. You know, that we do not watch the travel commando. I just want to ask her what world she's living in. Because guys, how can we know, you know, how to debunk their lies if we are not watching the source itself? How do we know, you know, what is going on with the travel commando in order for us to come and counter them? We must watch and understand very, very well what is happening on Marwa's videos. And correction, Madam CEO. We don't watch you and come to spread your negative energy. We watch you so that we can debunk your lies. That is the reason why we watch you. And we are doing a pretty good job. That is why you get so mad and start throwing insults at people who are in team positive. Instead of coming out to challenge somebody with a point, you all get so angry and start insulting people. What does that tell you guys? If somebody says something that is wrong, you can actually just take that point and come and expound it and explain it and show how that person is wrong. But instead, some of these people get so pissed off and come and start insulting people on the streets. That tells you that the positive team are actually doing a very good job at debunking their lies. So, Madam CEO, nobody is watching you to spread your negative energy. We are watching you guys because we know your mission out here on the streets. And this evil mission has to be debunked. The world has to know of the lies, fabrications, half-truths, and all these things that this evil gang is doing.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
And now let us go to On Trending. She was out here talking about marwa should actually be grateful to them because they are the ones promoting marwa's name out here, you know, on the streets to the world, you know, and everything. Guys, well, I must agree with her on this one. They are promoting marwa, all right, but in a negative way. This promotion that they're doing is not taking marwa forwards, it is taking marwa backwards. Guys, even the people who do not know this travel commando, once they get into their channels and listen to what they are saying, they will be forced to believe the lies. Because guys, a lie that is said over and over and over again starts becoming true in anybody's mind. And that is why, guys, if you notice, they keep repeating the same thing, you know, over and over again. And in any case, guys, they have only few lies, very few. Like, for example, if you listen to Carrots, you know, you can count, you know, on one hand the lies that she has, no more than 5. But she keeps on recycling them, you know. talking about it from this angle. Then tomorrow she'll talk about it on another angle. Then tomorrow she will bring another lie. Start from the bottom. Guys, it is just a cycle. You know, a tired one for that matter. So on Trending is talking about they are the ones who are promoting, the travel commando. But guys, clearly, Marwa's channel is ailing. Of course, they can blame this thing that they're talking about, that Marwa has overstayed in Argentina for months. And that is true. However, guys, didn't Marwa stay in the village for months too? He was in the village for a long time. Guys, these people have reached to the level where they have affected the Travel Commando's channel negatively. And that is the truth. People talking about you can be advantageous to you. And yes, we know that both positive and negative publicity can help somebody. However, this one, is too negative. In fact, this one is for finishing someone. This is, guys, it really amuses me how they talk about YouTube being a platform where people should come and have fun, entertain themselves, enjoy. No. Because the things they say, I am saying this again because I've said it a couple of times. The things that they say and do are things that can take somebody, even out of this world. The incitement is too much. The insults are on another level. It is, the accusations are just crazy. And like we normally say, if at all there's any accusation, there are laws in this land. Action should have already been taken against him. They should have spearheaded a campaign to have him face the law. But the fact that they cannot do that, the fact that they only use YouTube to come and talk, it tells me that it is all about content. And that is why, guys, some of them, I'm hearing that they're saying that they will talk about him by fire, by force. Because, guys, it's all about content. It is all about revenue. It has nothing to do with, he is a scammer, he is this, he is that. Because if all that was true, then there are avenues that should have been used to address this kind of issues. Kenya is not that banana of a republic. No. It is not to that level that people can just do things and get away with them. So yes, they have given Marwa publicity. However, they again taint that publicity that they have given to him. The publicity campaigns that they are running are campaigns to pull this man down.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
And guys, I just said that I must say this. There is one young content creator, whom we have seen grow, whom has faced challenges, from his younger age. He spoke about his family one time, and I was really touched. This young content creator was raised by his grandparents. All odds were against him. But he decided one day, him together with his friend, to go to this village called Nyabohansi to meet this man whom he believed would change his life. This was a divine connection, I believe. And I also believe that because of this young man's persistence, discipline, because he is one of the ones who is very focused and just seems to be well-mannered. I am so happy for finding Ian, for what he is doing. Once in a while, I've been following up on his construction. And even though he has gone through challenges, I'm so happy that the house is almost done. Like the guy is doing final, the final things, the interior of the house. Isn't that something? And this is exactly what the travel commando was talking about. He was saying that so many houses have been built through his influence. For the people who are supporting, this kind of young people who are well deserving, God will surely bless you. And to this young man, may he continue having that heart. May pride and all these other negative things never be his portion in his life. If he continues like this, then he is definitely gonna go places. Big up yourself, Ian. Keep doing what you're doing, and God continually bless you. And one thing I know about this Ian is his resilience as well. Guys, even during the party, if you all remember, he was one of the content creators who was getting very few views. But this guy never gave up. I remember him doing live streams. Very few people watching. But he never gave up. I was thinking, gosh, if it was me, maybe I'd have given up. But look at him now. Guys, I even remember he already had 5,000 subscribers or something like that? But he still had not been monetized. I remember him telling the travel commando, and I remember, the travel commando encouraging people to watch his videos. I think he had not gotten to watch hours. There was a problem. He had so many subscribers, but yet he was still not earning on YouTube. Look at the challenges this young boy has gone through. But yet, he held on to faith. That is why his stories is one of the stories that inspires me. One of the stories that, that brings me joy, because it is a true story of grace to grace. And also, it is a good example of patience pays. This should be an encouragement to people that sometimes you just have to hang in there. You have to persist. You have to go for it. And one day, just one day, everything will fall into place. And you shall start to rise. Have you liked this video? Yes, you. Please give this video a massive thumbs up if you have not already. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please also take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification, because whenever I upload a video, I want you to be the very first one to be notified by YouTube. And for those who have come across this channel for the very first time and they are wondering what this channel is all about, this channel is a reaction channel where we analyze, we criticize, and we react on videos that have been put out on the YouTube platform. If you have enjoyed today's video and if you like that kind of content, join us by hitting the subscribe button as well. Guys, let us meet in the next one. Bye bye.